Hi, I'm Matt Osborne. I'm the Deputy Mayor of the City of Port Adelaide Enfield Council. Our March meeting went for 3.5 hours, but today I'd like to share with you some of those key decisions in just a few short minutes that really affected the city and our community. Hart Reserve in Ethelton is a really popular local park used for sporting and community purposes. That's why residents were really concerned when they found out about a telecommunication company's plan to install a second phone tower at that location. So at our March meeting, some local residents came along and provided a deputation. They spoke to us directly about their concerns. And they also shared with us a video of some of their neighbours and how they felt about this proposal as well. So Council listened to this. We really clearly heard the community's concerns, and as such, we elected to not allow this company to install the second phone tower at Hart Reserve. The site of the former Enfield High School will soon be a residential development in our area. As part of this, we have to, on Council, assign street names for this area. And I wanted to share with you why we chose the 3 that we did. So Dornwell Place is named after Edith Dornwell. Now Edith was the first woman to graduate from a university in Australia with a science degree, which is fantastic. And she was indeed the first person, male or female, to graduate with a science degree from the University of Adelaide. So we really wanted to honour her in this way. The other 2 streets have been named using Ghana words. Pultawulta Avenue. Pultawulta is a word that means stout-hearted, brave, bold, fearless. And Utika, for Utika Drive, that's a Ghana word that means black cockatoo. So we've really enabled a celebration of accomplishment and also recognition of our pre-European heritage in this unique way. The intersection of Folland Avenue and Cityview Boulevard in Lightsview, opposite the Northgate Shopping Centre, has been a real headache for the local community. There's a lot of traffic and pedestrians who move through this intersection, and with no signals or signs, it can be a bit dangerous. That's why I'm really happy to say, after 3 years of negotiations with the Lightsview developer and also the management of the shopping centre, we've been able to land on a solution which will involve the installation of a roundabout and the indentation of the bus stop right there. This is going to have a great benefit for drivers and for pedestrians and improve community safety overall. Mariners Park Playground in North Haven has been an issue that's vexed Council over recent times. And this is a playground that overlooks some residential backyards, and issues of privacy have been raised to Council. We were initially going to remove the entire playground, which would have been a costly exercise, but now instead we've decided to remove just a single piece of the play equipment and replace it with something of a smaller profile. We'll be modifying another piece of the equipment there, but this is an outcome that does resolve those privacy concerns, but doesn't restrict kids from being able to use this fantastic playground in our area. You may have seen some yellow bikes in parks near your house or on the side of the road. These are part of a new dockless bike sharing system by OFO. Now they've asked our permission to operate in the community, and we know that there will be a lot of benefits from this bike sharing initiative in health and tourism and just aiding transportation. But we're also aware of some community concerns around how these bikes are left and the time that it will take to be collected. So Council resolved to undertake a 12-month trial, and we'll be requesting data from OFO so that we can really review this program, see how it's working before we make a final decision on whether this will be a part of our city permanently. Foothill Park is our new facility at Blair Athol Reserve, where you'll be able to go along and participate in a street-style pick-up soccer game with yourself and a few mates. It's basically five-a-side soccer. This is a cool way of involving yourself in some more informal sport rather than being part of an ongoing elite level club. The Council has now called for expressions of interest for people to manage this facility, and we already know that there's some great activities that are coming around the corner, such as One Culture Football, who are teaming up with Council, with the State Government, Flinders University and Adelaide United to provide opportunities for kids to participate and get involved in this really fun and fresh brand of soccer. Thanks for joining me as I walked you through some of the key decisions from Council's March meeting. Please let us know via social media, email, or just get in touch about things that you'd like to hear more about in future from our council meetings. And I hope to see you again soon.